roots as deep as the shepherd's tree. It's no wonder that shallow emotional intelligence can never surf the waters of your wonder. Like the deepest black jade, you're the eternal Afric bodyguard. Fear, not an emotion you've been permitted to display. Navigate every desert with a baby on your back. Traverse the 7 seas from the Gulf of Guinea to the shores of Montego Bay. Spar with the devil and still have the strength to get on your knees to pray. Your velvety skin comes in a kaleidoscope of shades, a rainbow of melanistic cacao enchantment. Tougher than the bark adorning the ancient baobab trees that stand proud along the African savanna. Wisdom seeps from your pores like intrinsic sweet nectar. Your enlightened words perform delicate ballets from your tongue to the ears of those lucky enough to hear. Like willow trees in howling storms you may bend, but never break. Resilience is braided into the strands of your DNA. We don't protect you enough, don't praise you enough, don't uphold you enough. This is an ode to black women who, when told they were never worthy, chose to show and prove. And if you haven't heard it lately, I'm proudly saying, I love you.
My name is Rosemary Quay. I am a professional saxophonist and also a breast cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with breast cancer nearly 6 years ago and decided to have a double mastectomy, and I didn't have reconstruction because I am all about women having choices to do, as they wish after a mastectomy, where a lot of the time they feel pressured into having reconstruction, where I decided not to have reconstruction. And I'm part of a movement where women, can make the choice of having flat aesthetic closure, which means that the surgeon does a very neat job of the scars and you remain flat, but it's done aesthetically, so it looks nice and neat. And yeah, I couldn't be happier.
My name's Latoya Robinson. I'm a senior litigation executive at a law firm in Manchester, and I've been climbing up the ranks from data entry clerk to senior lawyer. I've kind of figured out over the past few months that it's not something I'm actually passionate about. What I am passionate about is diversity and inclusion in the legal profession and the underrepresentation of people from Black heritage in the legal profession. So what I've been doing over the years is both inside of work and outside of work, working with D&I professionals to increase representation of Black people within the legal profession. Outside of work, I do a lot of mentoring in college and universities with young Black students who aspire to be lawyers. Whenever we have vacation scheme students in from Black heritage backgrounds in work, I work with them and I make myself known to them as the co-chair of our race and ethnicity network. Also in work, I am due to go into a new role, which is pro bono and social impact advisor. So I'll no longer be practicing law, but I'll be going into a corporate and social responsibility area, which will allow me to dig deeper into my passion. It will allow me to make a more meaningful impact in my community, hopefully. I'll be working with a lot of charities in Manchester, especially charities that work with young people and young people in underrepresented communities. So again, that will sort of help feed into my passion of helping to develop young people, and especially young people from Black heritage.
I'm Shona Mantak. I am 37 years old with 3 beautiful boys. And I'm just going to tell you my testimony. So I was pregnant with my last child, Pius, and I was ill. To be honest, I was ill all through pregnancy. My girlfriend had an intervention that caused my cousin to come round. The God's honest truth, all I remember is going in the ambulance and the ambulance guy saying, we're going to do a COVID test. And then I woke up a few weeks later with no belly because I was actually in an induced coma. So I was in a coma, I think, for 5-6 weeks. Sorry guys, bear with me because it is still quite emotional. Obviously, when I woke up, they had to put me back a few times because I just wasn't understanding life of what was going on. And my main concern is because I had no stomach, that I thought my child had passed away, that they had to physically show my mum with my son in her arms like he's here. I like to say I was sleeping, my family like to say that we were sleeping. And the night I feel like I woke up is when I saw my grandma at Heaven Gates, and I was like, right, Gran, it's my time to go. I can't believe this. And she was literally like, no, it's not. You know, Pius has been born. Your family needs you. I did have to learn to walk again. My voice has changed. There is some minor setbacks, like I do suffer from anxiety and panic attacks, and I have changed, but to me it's for the better. It's made my faith stronger, like the Lord is literally my backbone. The scary thing is that literally the doctors did tell my mum to prepare for the worst. They don't understand how I'm still here, basically, with what happened. Because even though I caught COVID, I also caught pneumonia. You know, I'm truly blessed. I really am. That I can't even explain it, but I'm blessed, honestly.
My name is Inez Richards. At this moment, I'm 92, and I had so many grandchildren that I can't even number. But thank God I'm still here alive. My husband and my children and dad, he's passed and gone, but thank God I'm still here, that I can see them, and they are very, very good to me. At the moment when I came to England, 1961, I resigned at 32 Westwood Street, and I stayed there until later on I moved to Lloyd Street. When I went to Lloyd Street, I was expecting my daughter, and the landlord asked my husband, "You didn't tell me that your wife was pregnant?" He turned around and said to him, "I didn't know you was a midwife." So that's how it goes. We from there I had 4 kids left in Jamaica. My first son, I sent for him the same year the dad died. And then he got married. He had 4 kids. And he passed and gone. But I'm still here with 4 of children, 3 girls and a boy. And my lovely great-grandchildren there that think a lot of me. So, by the grace of God, I'm still here. I just want to give God thanks for all that is happening in my life at the moment. I want to say, God bless you all. Every time, God bless you. Hallelujah.